What's up, everyone? It's a brisk March morning and I am getting ready to go out and ride on my brand new motorcycle. Alright, so I've been following the BMW R18 for about a minute. I've been reading a lot of the reviews, I've been watching a lot of the videos, and I have been just kind of checking out forums and checking out all kinds of stuff about the R18. It's pretty awesome. I've kind of fallen in love with full dress baggers as a kind of moving up in my motorcycle game. Have really taken to some of the BMW R18s. Very interesting riding style. One of the awesome things that I have kind of fallen in love with about them is they don't have the traditional V-twin. They have the horizontal boxer engine. And so what I like about the boxer engine is it's a little bit less vibration for what I understand. It's a little bit less of a when you're talking about a long distance travel trip and you're on it for hours and hours and hours, the vibration doesn't eventually get to you. Not that I have anything against the V-twin. I do love that rumble. I do love the sound. I love all that stuff. But the boxer engine gives you a little bit of an alternative to that V-twin if you so desired. So really awesome things about the BMW R18 that I've learned, and I have gotten to where I really want one. There's one problem though. Okay, I wanted to break in here real quick and say something. This by no means is unaffordable for a bagger. The BMW R18 comes in way less than any comparable Harley Davidson or Indian bagger, and comes in slightly above the Kawasaki Vulcan Voyagers that are brand new. So this is not indicative of the pricing of the R18. This is more indicative of my financial situation right now. So with that being said, Papa ain't got enough money for R18 right now. Just not happening. So I went with the next best thing. Come check it out. So what we're looking at here is a 2004 BMW R1200 CLC. So back when, in the early 2000s, BMW decided to experiment with cruiser style motorcycles. And this was one of their first forays into the format. It's a 1200cc boxer engine that does vibrate a little bit until you get it up to about 2000 RPM, then completely butter after that. So I've ridden it around a little bit. I'm completely impressed with it. It's a 1200cc bike, but it's got plenty of power, a lot of low end torque. Some people I've heard complain a little bit that it's underpowered. I haven't ridden it too up yet or anything like that, but for me, it seems to be just fine. So far, I'm loving it. Now, she is a 2004 model, so there's a few quirks that come with owning a bike that's kind of that old, but so far, I'm loving this little bike. This bike does come with an AM/FM radio. It's the CLC model, so it's completely tricked out, has all the accessories that came with it in 2004. Coincidentally, 2004 was the last year of production of these motorcycles, so if you're gonna get one of these older bikes, then this is the newest year that you can get them in for this particular model. The C version of this motorcycle was featured in a James Bond movie. I don't remember which one off the top of my head. I'll probably put something, you know, here texty to let you know. But anyhow, so it kind of had gained some fame and notoriety through the Bond movies, being featured in that particular format. But pretty awesome bike. These things are pretty unique, actually. You don't see a lot of them around on the road. And even after I learned about their existence, I had kind of set out to go shopping for one, and the used inventory is just not there. Now, I do know that BMW didn't do a huge production of these. There's only, I want to say, like 40,000, something like that. I'll put another number here when I figure it out. But anyhow, the point of it is it didn't fare well when it came into the market back in the early 2000s, because it was competing with the likes of Harley Davidson. It was competing with some of the other baggers that were in the market, so it didn't do that well. Ultimately, BMW pulled this bike from the market and stopped production of it in the early 2000s. So these bikes, they're kind of rare. It's hard to find them. Certainly hard to find them in this condition. This bike I picked up, it has about 18,000 miles on it, so pretty low mileage find, you know, compared to some of the other ones that I did find out there. So pretty awesome find. I'm happy with it, but like I said, these bikes are kind of rare to find, and I'm very blessed and lucky to have found this one. The other thing about these bikes is there's not a whole lot about them out there on the internet. Specifically like on YouTube, when I was looking for videos to decide whether I wanted to try and buy one of these or not, I really only found a couple of videos out there, because that kind of speaks again to how rare these bikes are. So really all I could find was a demo video done by SRK Cycles, which I'll include a link here below in the description. But there was also another gentleman, and I'll put his screen name here because I can't think of it off the top of my head. But anyhow, he also had done a review of his bike that he's had. I think he was a second owner or something like that. They've had this bike forever. He rides it all around Vermont, loves it. So, you know, check out his video too if you're in the market for one of these. There you have it, my initial walk around of the BMW R1200 CLC. Join me on future videos as I ride it around and make new memories with this awesome new acquisition of mine, and hope and dream one day for BMW R18. Anyhow, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, subscribe, share this video with others so that others may find it. And as always, I'll catch you on the next one.